sorry for the late start. But now it's time we get back to Limbus Company! Last time, we began the surrendered witnessing finally and got introduced to the Jia family. Mainly Hong Lu's parents and grandmother, as well as the mysterious Lin Daiyu. Introduced through flashbacks, appeared to be Hong Lu's childhood friend. And Hong Lu had a very different attitude when he was a child. Meanwhile, Xichun is noticeably and understandably angry at us for, you know, what Saude did. Basically forced us to do, to participate in the contest rather than support her. And showed it's time for a Shui Bao Chai. I thought the sinners were doomed to chew uncomfortably through this incredibly awkward meal. But Jiamu and her retinue of Heisho left the banquet hall promptly after the exchange. It was as if they had no more reason to remain here.
어찌하여 저들은 홍루군이 당도하자마자 떠나는 날을 묻는 것인가?
It is odd that they should inquire Hong Lu of his departure plans on the very welcoming of his return.
그러게요. 아끼는 것처럼 보이다가도.
Right? Well, no one appears they really care about him, and then...
아끼는 모습도 통상적인 가정에서 자식을 애틋하게 여기는 감정과는 다소 일반적이지 않은 방향성이었다.
The appearance of that care for one's own child was also quite distinct and unusual compared to the typical display of emotional intimacy expressed in average households.
I wonder how many of the sinners had a normal childhood. Hey, about you. That's when an unfamiliar chipper voice hopped jovial into our conversation.
왜 나를 제일 먼저 찾아주지 않았어? 내가
she-
머물던 건물은 네가 출가했을 때 이후로 쭉 같았단 말이야.
Is she another sister? Why didn't you come see me first? I've been staying in the same building ever since you departed here, you know?
아, 보차 누나구나.
Oh, big sister.
Ah, big sis Shui Bao Chai. It's been so long.
여기까지 와서 자리를 채워준 거구나. 고마워.
You've come all the way to my welcome banquet to fill a seat. I appreciate that.
보호기가 오는지 미리 알았더라면 우리 설씨 가문의 다른 사람들까지 불러왔을 텐데. 반 오라버니도 얼마나 보호기의 안부를 궁금해했다고.
Had I known that you'd be coming home today, Bao Yu, I would have summoned everyone I could from Shui family to see you too. Big Bro Pon's really been itching to know how you've been doing.
허기나?
Yeah, sure he was. Oh, I bet they have a rivalry of some kind. Xichun had been sitting in complete silence for the entire banquet, muttered quietly to herself.
보, 이곳에 온 다음에 또 누구에게 인사를 올렸어?
Who else have you greeted since you arrived today, Bao Yu?
부모님과 가모님께 방금 문안 드렸어.
My parents and Jiamu.
정말? 그러면 내가 첫 번째네.
Really? So I'm your first son! She made a cheerful remark before leaning close up to his eye.
네 옥은 언제 봐도 아름지고 깨끗하다. 보,
Your jade is always so glimmering and pristine, Bao Yu.
네가 떠난 뒤에도 계속 기억하려고 그 색과 똑같은 목걸이를 만들어서 매일 걸고 다녔어. 어때? 잘 보여?
Look, I made myself a necklace in the same color as your eye, and wore it every single day to constantly remind myself of you. Well, do you see it? I wonder if remind positive or negative.
그렇구나. 계속 기억해줬다니 고마워.
I wonder if she's putting on a facade.
Oh, you have. Thank you for remembering me.
저 그런데 누구야?
So, are you going to introduce her to us, or?
아니, 오랜만에 분위기 좋아한다니까 참 그새를 못 참고.
Hey, why couldn't we just have let that nice reunion play out? Man.
Roja stepped forward, unable to stand the curiosity.
여기는 말이죠.
Oh, she's...
보차라고 한답니다. 설과 보차. 보우기와 깊은 인연을 맺고 있답니다.
Hi, I'm Bao Chai. Bao Chai of the Shui family. I have a very profound relationship with dear Bao Yu here.
깊은 인연?
A very profound relationship?
혼인을 언약한 사이니 깊은 인연이라 부르는 게
아.
어울리지 않겠나요?
Okay, so big sis as in, I see. Respect, not as actual relation. Hold on one second, please. Thanks, there we go. He's my betrothed, and I to him. I'd say that's pretty profound. Hmm? Ooh. What?
What?
그렇게 놀라실 일도 아닙니다. 어르신들이 지나가듯 약속해서 맺는 인연은 워낙 흔하니까요.
Hello, Rox is welcome to the stream.
It's nothing to be surprised about. These profound relationships can be established effortlessly in the simple exchange of agreements between our elders.
아니, 그래도 말 한마디라도 해주지 그랬어.
Hey! You could have at least given us a hint!
어차피 제가 혼인을 하는 건 이 림버스 컴퍼니를 떠났을 때일 텐데요.
But I won't be married until I leave Limbus Company, though.
그러니 굳이 알릴 필요는 없다고 생각했답니다.
I just thought that it wasn't relevant enough to share.
저 아까 살짝 들렸는데 보호기의 친구분들이시라고요?
So, sorry about overhearing earlier, but you guys are Baoyu's friends, right?
보호기가 지금까지 바깥에서 어떤 생활을 하고 지냈는지 너무너무 궁금한데 괜찮다면 소녀에게 그대들의 여행기를 들려주실 수 있을까요?
I've been so curious to hear what kind of life Baoyu lived out there. Care to share some tales of your journey with me?
어린은 가라. 함부로 들을 이야기가 아니니.
Don't have stories for kids. Shoo.
왜요? 저 피비린내 나는 이야기 엄청 좋아하는데.
Ooh, red flag. Why? But I love stories about bloodshed.
아, 보차 누나의 취미 중 하나가 도시 괴담 서적 모으기였거든요.
One of Big Sister Bao Chai's pastimes was curating creepy stories of urban legends.
Not urban plague or urban nightmare, I see.
그렇다면 조금만 들려주도록 할까?
Then maybe I'll share some.
다른 분들은요? 저 모험담 정말 좋아하는데.
What? Oh, what about everyone else? I love adventure stories.
그 말 앞으로 후회하지 않을 자신 있겠어?
Be careful what you wish for.
자, 앉아보시게. 이제부터 끝내주게 용맹스러운 모험담의 이야기가 펼쳐질 테니. 옛날 어느 동굴에 무시무시한 곰이 살고 있었지.
I beseech thee to find a saint, for I shall not regale thee with the tale in which an adventure of most wondrous valor unfolds. Brace thyself for this particularly old and terrifying tale, which is a big, scary bear looking in a cavern. Oh, that one.
식사 끝났으면
Oh, she was there for that one, I think.
얌전히 각자가 머물 곳으로 돌아가는 게 어때?
If you're finished with your meals, why don't we all go back to our residences?
시춘이는 오늘도 화가 많이 났구나. 네 세가의 사람들이 큰 전투에 휘말려서 많이 줄었다고 들었어. 어찌나 안타까웠던지. 눈물을 닦았던 손수건만 해도 3장이 넘었지 뭐니?
You're so angry again, Xichun. Last I heard, you lost much of your followers in a large battle, didn't you? I'm so sorry. I used more than 3 handkerchiefs wiping my tears away upon hearing that news. Damn, oh, they hate each other.
벌써 설씨가의 귀에도 들어갔구나.
So the Shui family's heard it too. Huh.
맞아? 하지만 그런 건 가주대전에서 보여줄 활약과는 아무 관계없어.
Oh, hold on 1 second, sorry. And we're back. You're not wrong. But that's irrelevant to what I brought to the family hierarch war.
시춘이는 언제나 자신감 있어 보여서 보기 좋은 거 있지?
Always a big fan of your confidence, Xichun. It's a good look, you know.
그리고 보차 언니도 조심하는 게 좋을걸? 보옥 오빠 저렇게 맹하게 웃는 척하다가 뒤통수 치는 게 못 본 사이에 재주가 된 것 같으니까.
Oh, that reminds me. You better watch your back, big sis Bao Chai. Looks like Big Brother Bao Yu's learned to sink a knife into your back with that same carefree smile. Oh yeah. Oh god, she's
갑자기
still mad.
뒤통수 치는 게 재주가 되었다니 무슨 소리야?
What's she mean by you knifing people in the back?
시춘이랑 사이가 조금 틀어졌거든.
Haha, I just had a small falling out with Xichun, that's all.
아하, 시춘이가 너를 포섭하려고 했던 모양이구나.
Aha! Xichun's been trying to get you on her side, huh?
탐낼만 했을 거야. 보옥이는 옛날부터 언제나 해맑게 웃고만 있었는데도 누구보다 실력이 일취월장했으니까.
If she's actually evil, I am 100% giving her the Erica voice because I could totally see it. Yeah, no wonder she wanted you on her team. Value has always excelled at whatever he does without stressing out and losing that happy smile.
그냥 하다 보니까 잘 되었어.
It just kind of worked out that way.
좀 재수없는 스타일이긴 했었다, 그치?
I guess he can be a bit irritating like that, huh?
저런 유형도 드물지만 있는 법이니까요.
Oh, there's a quote. At least syntax looking in the stream. Some people, though rare, are indeed like that.
그러고 보니
Oh, that reminds me.
혹시 치우 오라버니를 오다가 만난 적 있어?
Yes, we did. Did you, by any chance, run into Big Brother Chu?
나는 못 보았지만 이분들은 만났어.
I haven't, but they have.
다행이네.
That's good. She placed her hand over her chest as though she just survived an incredibly dangerous accident before eyeing us anxiously.
그래서 어떻게 되었어?
So, what happened?
사이와를 포섭하려고 했던 건 알아. 포섭이라고 믿는 사람은 사이와 걔만 빼고 아무도 없었던 것 같지만.
I do know that he was trying to ally with Shi Yihua. I mean, it didn't seem like anyone else was viewing that as an alliance, other than Shi Yihua himself, but it must have been a pretty open secret among the candidates that Jia Chu was trying to ally with Shi Yihua.
같이 있던 이화 형님의 목이 잘렸어.
They cut Big Brother Yihua's head off when he was with us.
Yep.
팽이 언니, 종이 언니?
Oh my, Horizontally or vertically? H.
이번이 세 번째인가 그럼? 이와도 참.
What?
여전히 그 경거망동한 버릇을
Oh, yeah, that's right.
고친다니까.
They have life insurance. That's right. That's right. So this is his third time, huh? He was really incorrigible. He never just went to zip it and sit down.
치우 오라버니는 가주대전이 다가왔으니 곧 올 거라고 생각은 했어. 뒷골목에 돈다는 그 흉흉한 노랫말은 대감원에 모르는 사람이 없을 거야.
Reminds me of that Scott the Woz skit. It's like, my uncle died a third time? Oh my god. Well, Big Brother Chu, I have a feeling he'd be here when the family Harak war begins. Everyone in Daguanyuan heard that creepy song from the back streets, you know.
소식이 들려올 때마다 대가는 분위기가
Are they talking about Ricardo?
죽겠다니까 정말.
Wait. Gosh, things get so awkward and hostile about at Daguanyuan every time there's any mention of him. He's definitely a front runner, but I have a feeling we'll be fighting him as the boss of week 2. He's totally a red herring.
그래도 다행이지. 치우 오라버니는 가주대전에서 나를 먼저 노리진 않을 테니까.
Well, I guess it's fortunate that he won't be coming after me once the competition begins.
어째서지?
And why's that?
당연히 곧바를 죽이기엔
Uh-oh.
제가 지나치게 사랑스러운 탓이겠죠.
That's a death flag. Because I'm simply too charming and adorable to kill outright, of course.
그리고 치우 오라버니가 목표로 하는 게 뭔지는 모르겠지만 적어도 저희 설씨 가문은 아닐 테니까요.
Besides, whatever Big Brother Chu's goals are, they probably have nothing to do with the Shue family.
그럴 수도 있겠다.
I can see that.
Oh, is she gonna give him a kiss? Bao Chai took a step forward toward Honglu and leaned in close to his face.
오, 여전히 내게서 좋은 향이 나고.
Oh god, okay. Thinking more that she's evil. Oh boy. This, like, with her look right here especially, I want her to be evil because I want to give her the Erica voice. Sorry. Do you smell my fragrance still, Daiyu?
보천 누나에게선 고약한 향이 난 적이 한 번도 없었는걸?
You have never reeked, big sister Bao Chai.
오, 나는 쭉 형무원을 거쳐하고 있어. 떠나기 전 꼭 내게 들려줘야 해.
Daiyu, I've always been, and will always be, residing at Hangwu Yuan. Promise to pay me a visit before you leave. Hello, Unixers and Agdagia, welcome to the stream. I know, I'm saying it feels 50-50 right now. She could go either way, I'm saying. With that, she gracefully walked out of the room.
저희도 이만 돌아가는 게 어떨까요? 이곳은 해시만 되어도 곧바로 캄캄해지거든요.
Well, how about we also start heading back? This place can get pretty dark around high hour.
너 집 왜 떠났냐?
You. Why'd you leave?
별거 아니랍니다. 어릴 때 종종 같이 놀던 누나예요.
Haha, it's nothing. She's just a big sis I used to play with when I was a child.
대관원에서 제게 친절을 보여주신 얼마 안 되는 분 중 하나였죠.
One of the very few in Daguanyuan who was nice to me.
So, where should we head to next?
그러게? 이런 집이면 이번엔 정말 기대해봐도 되는 거지?
Hello, Orchelon Gala, welcome to the stream. Good question. Just by going this by the scale of everything in here, it should be safe to expect something real litzy, right?
제 손님으로 오셨으니 대관원 안에 있는 제 방에서 묵으면 될 거예요.
You are my guests, so you should be able to stay at my building within Daguanyuan.
그리 멀지 않아서 가마 없이도 금방 갈 수 있답니다.
It's within walking distance from here. We should be there in no time, even on foot.
Alright, Daguanyuan. Let's see what we're gonna do. Rupture time. It's funny because last time I asked for Faust to get a new rupture identity, and lo and behold, that's what's happening next week. Let's hope it doesn't take 200 pulls to get her. Please. I really, really hope it does not take 200 pulls to get her.
준비는 끝났습니다. 명령 대기.
자, 여기랍니다.
Ta-da! Here we are.
가깝다고 한 것 치곤 꽤 걸었네요.
That was a pretty long walk. Still technically within walking distance, but
이 홍원이라고 부른답니다.
Haha, this place is called Daguanyuan.
홍원에서 제일 향긋한 꽃나무로 만든 방이어서 숨을 크게 들이쉬면 말이죠.
This room was made from the most aromatic flower tree within Xichun. Try taking a deep breath and...
이렇게 꽃내음이 코끝을 타고 퍼져요. 다른 건물은 안 그러는데 말이죠.
You can smell the lovely fragrance of flower aroma, pervading, spreading from the very tip of your nose. It's unique to this building.
과히 그렇구려. 보이지도 않는 것이 제법 향기롭소.
very much so. It is an unseen and invisible thing, yet it retains much of its pleasant relevance. This place is huge too. You've been living here all alone all along?
네. 더 넓은 방에서 지내라고 하셨지만 여기가 마음에 들어서요.
Yes, I was told to stay in a larger room, but I prefer this place more.
도련님, 오랜만에 인사드립니다. 스빈입니다.
It has been long, young master. Xichun reporting. Oh, hey, is she his maid?
스빈, 잘 지냈어?
Have you been well, Xichun?
네, 평소와 같았습니다.
Yes, I am as I've always been. Xichun watched us emotionlessly as our rowdy crowd poured into the yard. Her expression did not change even when she saw Hong Lu, who presumably hadn't been home in quite some time.
이분들은 도련님의 손님이신가요? 방을 안내해드리겠습니다. 따라오시죠.
Oh, that's right, she does have a weird hand. I guess she's a Heisho as well. Hello, Paperboy, welcome to the stream. Are they young master's guests? I will guide them to their room. Please follow me.
저는 따로 방문할 때가 있어서요. 금방 다녀올게요.
Now that we're here, I've got to pay a visit somewhere. I'll be back soon, though.
어디를 가시는 겐가? 우리도 함께.
To where wilt thou journey? Allow us to accompany thee.
아, 괜찮아요.
It's okay.
어르신들께 문안 인사를 드리는 것뿐인 거라 혼자 가는 편이 좋아요.
I want to see more flashbacks.
Just on my way to say hello and pay my respects to the elders, so it'll be better if I go there alone.
자, 이쪽으로.
Her full body fed has hooves, so she's the horse of the zodiac, I would imagine. That Heisho. This way.
뭐 어느 작전이나 그랬지만
I love the room. Look at the view. Well, I guess I could say this about every operation, but
이렇게 현장까지 직접 와서야 겨우 실감이 나네요.
the weight of our mission doesn't really sink in until we're actually there.
가주 대전 말씀인 거죠?
You're talking about the family hierarch war, right? I have a feeling the war might officially begin, like she might signal the start of the war at the end of part 1 here.
다른 후보들은 이것 하나만을 위해 몇 년을 준비해 왔다고 하니까요. 저희는 그걸 하룻밤 만에 해내야만 하는 거고요.
Yeah, the other candidates have been preparing for this for years. Well, we have, what? An overnight?
나는 벼락치기 타입이어서 그런가 그렇게 생각하니까 오히려 자신감이 붙는데?
Nice, Raja. I don't know. I'm a procrastinator to the last minute kind of gal, so I'm pretty sure we got a handle on this.
부조리한 상황에서 임무를 수행해야 하는 것은 이번이 처음이 아니다.
This is not the first instance in which we are demanded to work through a task in an unfavorable, inequitable situation.
상관없지 않겠나. 어차피 우리가 노리는 것은
Why does it matter? Our goal
가주의 자리가 아니지 않나.
isn't to claim the throne of the family hierarch anyway. Few hours ago.
천만 다행이지 않겠어요?
Oh, now we're gonna
그래도
see the plan.
저희의 목표가 가주대전의 1등이 아니라는 게
Well, isn't it such a relief that our goal isn't to come first place in the family hierarch war?
1등을 할 필요가 없다는 말인 겐가?
Does that mean us to say that we need to be the first?
당연하죠. 저희가 왜 수감자를 홍원의 가주로 만들겠어요?
Yeah, obviously. Why would we want a sinner to become the head of H Corp? But that's what you just said. Oh god, and we can't even tell Xichun this.
외부인을 앉히는 것보다는 회사 소속의 인물을 날개의 대표로 앉혔을 때 안정적으로 조종할 수 있지 않나.
Would it not provide a much more reliable means of control to plant an individual of this company at the highest seat of a wing, instead of letting an unaffiliated individual assume it?
일이 그렇게 간단하게 굴러가지는 않죠. 그리고 LCB는 LCB로서 해야 하는 일이 아직도 많은걸요.
There's a lot more going on behind the scenes, guys. Besides, LCB has still as much left to do as LCB.
그러면 뭐 우승 그러니까 1등이 아니어도 뭔가 떨어지는 게 있으니까 하는 거겠지?
Then, would I be right to assume that this isn't a winner-take-all kind of situation here? Do other candidates get something for participating too?
가주 심사에서 10등 안에 든 사람은 순위
Ah,
순서로 가문의 창고에서 원하는 물건을 하나 가져갈
there
수
we
있는
go.
포상을 받거든요.
Nice. Okay. Okay, so top 10. So, okay, so that encourages people to make teams. I see. That's pretty cool. I like it when the contest isn't just like a battle royale and it encourages people to work together as well.
Anyone who places within the top 10 will gain the right to take one item of their choice from the family treasury. Of course, the one who places the highest goes first.
하지만 2등 안에는 들어야 안전하게 저희가 원하는 물건을 확보할 수 있을 거라는 결론을 냈습니다.
But we're gonna have to come in at least second place in order to ensure we attain the item we're looking for.
아, 괜히 기분 잡치네. 까짓 거 1등 해봐?
Now that's weirdly insulting. Sorry, why don't we just shoot for the top anyway?
못 보던 사이에 자신감이 어마어마하게 느셨군요.
Hello, Andre. Welcome to the stream. Your confidence seems to have gone through the roof since our last operation together.
뭐 별별일 다 겪긴 했지. 우리가
Well, we did go through a lot of crazy stuff.
그리고 그 홍원의 어마어마한 만물 창고에 어떤 것이 있었게요?
Anyways, care to guess what's deep inside Hangyuan's gargantuan treasury?
황금가주요.
The golden bow. Otherwise, why would we even be doing this shit?
네, 그 진정한 가치도 모른 채 다른 보물들 사이에 파묻혀 있는 상태랍니다.
Right on. Buried in the middle of all kinds of other treasures, along with any knowledge of its true value.
그래서 파우스트, 아까 소드 과장이 말한 1차전의 작전이라는 건 뭐지?
So, Faust, what did Manager Sade share with you as our strategy for the first round?
그러고 보니 파우스트 양에게 넌 짓이 이해했냐는 듯 묻고 넘어갈 뿐 우리에게 말하지는 않았구려.
I very much wish to know that as well. The suggestion of mutual understanding seemed to exist exclusively betwixt Miss Faust and Sode.
가주 심사 1차전의 내용은 지금까지 후손들이 대관원의 어르신들을 위해 준비해왔던 것을 시험하는 자리입니다.
The first round of the family hierarch evaluation tests with what the descendants have prepared and brought for the elders of Daguanyuan. What the descendants have prepared, huh? So this must be what Xichun's been referring to this whole time. What did we bring?
네, 불로불사에 관한 것이죠.
Yes, to be free from aging and death, immortality. Ah, well, we got that, but it's only for Honglu.
즉, 각자가 생각하고 있는 진정한 불로불사란 무엇인가에 대한 답을 보이는 자리입니다.
Each candidate is to present an answer before the judge to demonstrate their idea of true immortality. Right, so what's the answer to true immortality then?
그건 파우스트도 내놓을 수 없는 답입니다.
Believe it or not even Faust can answer that.
뭐 하자는
Then what are we even doing here?
다만 진정한 불로불사의 실마리가
Yeah,
있는 듯
exactly.
흉내를 내볼 수는 있죠.
Oh, there's a smiley Faust. But we may be able to demonstrate a facsimile of immortality, or at least pretend as though we are close to the answer.
답을 원하는 건 그들이니 우리를, 정확히 말하자면 홍루 씨를 떨어뜨리진 않을 겁니다.
Given that they are the ones who are seeking that very answer, they will not disqualify us, Honglu to be exact, from the competition.
그럴듯해 보인다면 악착같이 매달릴 테니까. 그런 이야기인가?
I see. They'll cling on to whatever clue they can get their hands on. So we'll be using that desperation.
그렇습니다.
Precisely.
그 가모인가는 제일 높아 보이는 사람도 그 녀석을 많이 아낀다며. 가산점 같은 걸 줄지 어떻게 알아?
The important looking old bat shall move favors him, don't she? Maybe she'll give him bonus points or something.
홍로. 그자가 중요한 쓰임새가 된다는 거군.
So that's what we'll be using Honglu for.
그건
That is...
네, 맞아요. 이제 제 차례가 돌아온 거죠.
Damn. Yes, you're right. It is my turn to be used.
언제 오셨어요?
Would you get back? Honglu nonchalantly chimed into the conversation, having slipped in between us unnoticed. Hey, you're back pretty soon, huh? Unfortunately, what Aldous just said could sound quite crass depending on how you cut it. Honglu, you don't have to... Don't mind what she just said.
걸러들을 필요가 없었는걸요?
But why would I mind it?
저의 쓰임새는 홍원에 있는 황금가지를 회수하기 위한 것, 그리고 그러기 위해 가주 대전에 나가는 것이니까요. 그릇된 말은 아니랍니다.
Hello, Mirage, welcome to the stream. My use is to be a ticket in participating in the Hierarch War, the only option for obtaining the Golden Bow in H-Corp. She didn't say anything wrong. Your use.
이왕 쓰이는 거 모두가 기뻐할 수 있는 쪽으로 흘러가게 되면 좋겠네요.
Well, if you'll be using me, hopefully this will lead to an outcome we can all be happy with.
모두가 기뻐하기에는 시춘군 아까도 눈이 마주쳤는데 엄청 센 콧김을 내면서 피해버렸소만.
Dawn is talking about Xichun an awful lot. Oh my god. Verily, such outcome will be past, yet young Xichun hath already exhaled with great gusto out of her nostrils before turning away from our party when our eyes met.
시춘이하고는
Well, Xichun. Honglu's eyes twinkled briefly, as though he was shifting into a dream.
다시 사이가 좋아지게 될 줄은 몰랐어요.
Again. God damn it! I want to know your fucking backstory.
I didn't think it was possible for me to be friends with Xichun again.
비록 지금은 다시 원래 상태로 되돌아갔지만
We're back to not being on speaking terms again, but
잠깐이라도 꼭 어린 시절로 돌아간 것 같았거든요.
tell us about it! It was as though I'd gone back in time. Back to when we were both children.
이제는 까마득하고 다시 오지 않을 시절이죠.
But we can't go back to the past.
방금 뭐라고 했어?
What did you say?
지금 제정신으로 그 말을 나한테 한 거야?
Are you drunk or on something? Did you really just say that to me?
바보 같은 질문을 했네.
Oh, what a stupid thing of me to ask.
오빠는 평생 취한 적도 없을 테니까 언제나 또렷하고 맑은 정신이었겠지.
You've never been drunk in your life. Your mind's always been so damn clear.
어차피 내가 이렇게 화내고 소리 질러도 오빠에겐 아무런 타격도 없을 거 아니야.
Something happened. They did something to him. They did something to him. He's gonna rip out that eye, isn't he? He's gonna rip out that eye at some point. We're gonna get fucking one-eyed Hong Lu, aren't we?
None of this matters to you, does it? Even when I get angry at you, when I shout at you like this, none of it gets to you, does it?
도대체
What? Oh, there we go.
무슨 일이 있었길래 사람이.
They did something to him. Oh shit.
Just what happened to you that day? How can someone become so...
xichun, 나는
Gem of the Jia family. Whew. Xichun,
됐어, 마음대로 해. 제대로 된 가족이 한 명쯤은 있을
No.
거라 기대하면 내 잘못이지.
Oh god, no!
Forget it. I don't care. Just do whatever you want to do. It's my fault for expecting to have at least one normal sibling in this messed up family.
In that memory, Hong Lu was wearing a quiet smile even before her hushed anger. But don't you want to be friends with her again?
결국 사람과의 연이란 것도 순간이고 찰나일 뿐일 텐데요.
Damn, dude. At the end of all things, these connections between people, they're just moments. Ephemeral things. So that's... if there's ever a Honkai Star Rail crossover, Hong Lu would be Nihility. He would be a Nihility.
그러니 저의 뜻이 어떻든
Damn.
큰 상관이 없답니다.
So, what I want doesn't matter. Hong Lu. A sinner so aloof, so detached, that it feels like he's always floating through the clouds. I once thought that was just the kind of guy he was. Someone who just happened to be above everything that's happening around us. Instead of just another messed up person with messed up problems of their own. Hello, Agus, welcome to the stream. But slowly and gradually I began to realize there was something off about him under the surface. Hello, Gecko, welcome to the stream. The Arcanines crossover, Hong Lu is probably gonna get Chen or one of the Sui, I would imagine. Ishmael's gonna get an Abyssal Hunter or Irene. Faust is obviously gonna get Calcit. Gregor maybe W. That's for the egos. W or Malinar. Mlinar.
Honglu, about participating in the family horror war.
I'm already fucking crying.
Do you not feel anything about it? Have you completely excluded yourself from it?
네, 그냥 그런 거구나라고 생각하고 있어요.
I don't, and I have. It's just the way things worked out, right?
관리자님, 애초에 저자의 가치 판단이 이 회사에 유의미한 영향을 끼칠 수는 없을 겁니다.
Executive manager. It is true that his value judgment will have no tangible influence on this company's direction.
파우스트도 동의합니다. 수감자에게 작전 수행에 대한 거부권은 존재하지 않으므로.
Faust is in agreement. Sinners do not have the right to refuse their missions.
그건 사실일 테요.
That may be true, yet
그에 따르는 마음의 상태까지 무시할 필요는 없다고 보.
I find it unnecessary to turn away and neglect the suffering conditions of their hearts, stemming from the obligation to their missions.
마음의 상태라. 하지만 구태여 마음을 들여다보기에 괴로움이 생기는 것 아닐까요?
Conditions of our hearts. But perhaps unnecessarily peering into them is how we beget suffering.
그것이 무슨...
What manner of...
이곳 대관원에서 머물고 있었을 때는 말이죠.
Back then, when I lived here in Daguanyuan.
제게는 수많은 선택지가 끊임없이 지나쳐가곤 했어요.
So many choices passed before my eyes.
다른 가문의 그 아이를 죽여야 하는지,
Jeez!
제가 살아남아야 하는지, 죽어가는 저 아이를 두고 그냥 지나쳐야 할지, 도와주어야 할지.
Should I kill that child who was from a different family? Should I even survive? Should I walk past that dying boy? Or should I stop to help him?
처음에는 제가 무언가 선택해보려 했답니다.
When they were first presented to me, I tried to make a choice.
하지만 그 선택이 아무 의미가 없다는 걸 아는 것에 그리 오랜 시간이 걸리진 않았어요.
But it didn't take that long for me to realize that my choices meant nothing.
그래서 저는
So I
어떤 것도 택하지 않기로 했답니다.
decided not to choose at all.
Oh man, this is weirdly relatable.
그게 지금의 저예요.
I don't know. Oh god. And that's me as I am now.
림버스 컴퍼니에 입사하게 된 후에 좋았던 점은 수도 없이 많지만
There were so many wonderful things about joining Limbus Company, but
제가 무언가 선택하지 않아도 된다는 점이 특히 좋았던 것 같아요.
Jeez.
I think my favorite part of the experience was that I was never given a choice.
조금 이상한 것 같은데요.
Hello, Jill. Welcome to the street. I love crying. Sorry. That's definitely kind of weird.
어라? 분위기가 조용해졌네요.
Oh. Looks like things have gotten weirdly quiet around here.
사담은 여기까지 하도록 하죠. 해야 할 이야기가 많습니다.
That was enough discussion on private matters. There is much ground for us to cover.
그럼 1차 대전의 계획에 대해 말씀드리죠.
Let us begin by discussing our plan for the first round.
The next morning. Okay, good. Okay, we don't see the plan, so it'll probably succeed. And this is what it looks like in the daytime. Jeez. There's still some time until we have to leave.
밤에는 잘 보이지 않았지만 이 허수아비들은 무엇이오?
Unironically, I love crying. Personally, I'm sorry for the aside. I just think that I just want to, in my life, experience as much emotion as I possibly can. That's what I want to do. So, I'm so glad that these stories make me cry so much. What may be the purpose of these scarecrows? Veiled in nocturnal shadows they were at yesternight.
아, 아직도 있었네요.
Oh wow, they're still here.
이곳의 자제들이 거처하는 건물 앞에는 이런 식의 연무장이 마련되어 있어요.
Yeah, these are those martial arts training things. There are training courts next to every building while children of this place live.
걷고 뛸 나이가 될 쯤엔 누구나 이 허수아비들이랑 놀곤 한답니다.
Here, every child of walking, running age all get to play with these dummies.
놀이라. 조기 교육은 중요하지.
There's Ryoshu talking about parental stuff again. I can't wait to cry another ocean for her thing. Oh man.
Play. Early education is important.
허수아비랑 어떻게 노는 것인겐가? 그나저나 이 허수아비는 참 근사한 모자를 쓰고 있군.
Yet how does the one play with these dummies? And it appears that this dummy is adorned with the most dashing piece of fashion for its head.
아, 그건 제가 7살 때 처음 받았던 허수아비예요.
Haha, that's the first dummy I received when I was 7.
그때는 말이죠. 허수아비도 때리면 아파하는 줄 알았답니다.
Back then, I even thought dummies could feel pain when struck.
모든 어린아이가 처음엔 그리 생각했을 것이오.
Such was the blissful rumination of all those who were once children.
그럼 여기에 태어나는 아이들은 어렸을 때부터 이렇게 자라야 하는 거야?
So is it like tradition for kids born here to formally learn how to fight?
아, 그건 아니에요.
Oh, not exactly.
우와, 이번에 할머니가 형한테 선물로 주셨다는 게.
Who are you? Oh wow, so he even had the other eye when he was little. Who? Oh, so which brother is this?
Whoa. So this is what grandmother gifted you, big bro?
맞아. 그런데 아직 쓰임새는 잘 모르겠어.
Yep, I don't know how it works though.
옷 같은 걸 입혀주거나 장신구를 매달아주는 인형 아니겠어?
Wait, why is Daiyu with a question mark?
It must be $1 at effigy for dress up. Oh, perhaps you could adorn it with some trinkets?
보호형 집을 지켜주는 수호신 같은 걸지도 몰라.
Maybe it's got like a guardian spirit that protects your house, big bro Bayu.
얼씨구.
Oh wow. Okay, so you're much older. Oh boy.
이건 말이지. 이렇게 쓰는 거라고.
Here, let me show you how it's done.
형이 할머니가 준 선물을 때렸어.
Why'd you punch Grandma's gift?
그렇게 하면 아파하지 않을까?
Don't you think you're hurting it?
아파해? 참나.
Yeah, just how old is he supposed to be? He hasn't aged at all.
Heard it. Really now, this wooden thing?
이렇게 자라나야 살아남을 수 있다는 게 더 정확할 거예요.
It's more that they have to grow up this way if they want to survive.
생각보다 제대로 된 수목인이군.
This WTD isn't so bad.
Way to die? Oh, wooden training dummy.
정교하게
Yep.
설계된 물건 같은데 출발하기까지 제법 시간이 남았으니 사용해 보는 것도 나쁘지 않겠군.
Hello, Gal. Welcome to the stream. Huh. This wooden training dummy appears to have been designed and crafted with some precise engineering craftsmanship. We still have some time until departure, so why don't we try using them for a warm-up exercise? Are we really gonna fight them?
안 거 싫은데.
That's the fight! I don't want to get all sweaty, though. I am sure there's going to be enough fighting.
뭐 위험한 것도 아니고 컨디션도 체크할 겸 써보는 것도 괜찮겠네요.
Hello, Salim. Welcome to the stream. Well, it's not like these things will pose us any danger. I think we can try them out just once to see how we're doing today.
들었나 제군들. 지금부터 우리는 관리자님의 명령에 따라 전력으로 허수아비를 상대한다.
Attention! We have orders from the executive manager. From this moment forth, we will put all our effort, put our all into laying utter ruin to these training dummies.
Hey, I didn't even give an order. Ah, well, it won't hurt to get our blood pumping now.
전원 돌격!
All forces, charge!
오늘도 즐거운 하루의 시작이네. 그렇지? 잠시만.
Damn, these things got hands.
대답 소리가 잘 들리지 않아서.
Circular roundhouse point strike. For every type of negative effect on self. Jeez. Why are they so badass?
적출할게요.
제압 개체가 비틀거리는 게 보이네.
Turned out a unit failed to have a skill gain clash. Oh no! Oh no! If the unit was hit by 4 more attack skills, do they want you to win rate this? Oh, you actually get stronger as you hit them. I see. Let's go.
깔끔하게.
숨통 끊기.
놀라운 명령이네요. 적을 완벽히 파악하고 있으신 거 아시고?
이 거리는 충분해. 너한테는 조금 멀겠지만.
그쪽 방향이 아닐 텐데.
승부처.
다들 힘이
Oh
솟는
wow! Oh wow! There's a lot of
지금
them.
달려들면 딱 좋겠어요.
흑승 뒤늦게 춤.
개체들의 체력이 많이 깎여 나갔어. 괴로워하는 게 더 낫지 않아? 이 기세로 계속 나아가보자.
I'm gonna just hit your leg.
그런 완벽한
죽지
공격이었어.
완전히 녹아내렸네.
Alright,
직전의 공격처럼
only-
개체에게
Oh, yeah, these are the last
일격을
five.
가해봅시다.
어떡.
관찰은 끝났습니다.
방금 했던 공격은 매우 효과적이었어. 하지만 아직 부족해. 다음 공격은 더 잘할 수 있도록.
이런. 아무튼 놀라운 한방이네.
결투는 끝나지 않아.
Jesus Christ!
조금만 더 힘내자. 이제 정말 개체의 제압까지 얼마 남지 않았어.
깔끔하게.
숨통 끊기.
Ah, there we go.
효과적이네요. 이 방식을 기억하는 게 좋겠어.
끝내고
결투는 끝나지 않아. 좋은 결투야.
부서진 홍차잎 같군요.
완전히
There we go. Thanks for the final hit, Honglu.
좋아. 생동감이 살아있는 좋은 공간이 됐고 다음 먹잇감도 이런 식이었으면 좋겠어.
Yeah, Heisho Ryoshu is the craziest one. Oh, more training.
뒤따르죠.
자, 맞서보죠. 우리들에게 이깟 파도 별것도 아니잖아요.
헤어내리.
Time for something to fight, to fight, to fight.
개체의 큰 피해를 줄 것 같아. 교육팀의 직원다운 완벽한 공격이었어.
어떡.
끝내지.
개체들의 체력이 많이 깎여 나갔어. 괴로워하는 게 느껴지지 않아? 이 기세로 계속 나아가보자. 너한테 알겠지만.
이런 건 몽둥이가 약이지. 두드려 패.
아까의 공격으로 인해서 대상에게 많은 피해를 입혔어. 적들이 충분히 나약해졌다는 거지. 끝을 내도 될 것 같아.
적출할게요.
좋은 결투야.
숨통 끊기.
예사롭지가 않은데. 아주 작자를 내놨어.
가척.
승부처다. 좋은 결투야.
오, 이런.
승부처다.
아무튼 놀라운 한방이네요.
Let's get there's one fucking straggler.
그쪽 방향이 아닐 텐데.
관찰은 끝났습니다.
효과적이네요. 이 방식을 기억하는
Ah,
게
wave
좋겠어요.
2. Wave 2, electric boogaloo.
깔끔하게.
손 끊기.
Heisho Ryoshu.
대체에게 치명적인 손상을 입히는데 성공했습니다. 앞으로의 전투도
We do not have Heisho Faust yet. Don't worry.
정보팀에서 준
Ah, there we go.
차이가 있지만 당황하지 말고 침착하게 대응하면 괜찮을 거예요. 발견이.
가짜. 가짜. 죽어.
끝내지.
I think the first two Heishos we got are stronger than the ones we just got. I just think they.
상쾌하군.
Ah, how refreshing.
오, 잠이 깨긴 하네 이거.
Oh, I guess morning workouts really do wake you up. Ah.
매번 큰일 있기 전에 시비나 걸리고 시작하니까 결국 이렇게까지 몸을 풀어야 직성이 풀리게 되어버렸네요.
We've gotten so used to getting in tussles before we get to the real meat of the missions that mornings feel incomplete without some action.
그래도 유의미한 준비 운동이었다.
Nevertheless, this was a meaningful warm-up activity.
그런데 홍루 씨는 왜 지금까지 가주 대전에 참가를 할 생각이 없었던 건가요?
So, I've been meaning to ask Honglu, why'd you never consider participating in the family hierarch war before?
다른 형제자매분들은 아주 오래전부터 기다려왔던 것 같아서요.
It seems to me that all your other siblings have been waiting and training all their lives for this event.
단순해요.
It's simple.
가주가 되고 싶다고 생각한 적은 한 번도 없었으니까요.
Because I never once thought I wanted to be the family hierarch.
정말로 다행이지 않니?
Is it not truly most fortunate?
목을 물고 태어나지 않았다면 영락 없이 네 다른 형제 자매처럼 가주 대전을 준비하며 힘든 시간을 겪어야 했을 거란다.
He was born with it.
Had you not been born with the jade, my son, you would have had to toil all your life, praying for the family hierarch war like your other siblings do.
너는 그런 것에 힘쓰지 않아도 집안 어르신분들과 가모님이 너를 아껴줄 거란다.
You needn't waste your strength at those things. To win the favor of the elders in Jammu, venerated be their blessings.
그저 많은 것을 보며 살아가다오. 우리 집안의 소중한 보가.
What does the jade mean exactly?
Simply, witness as much of the world it has to offer. Jade of our family, my precious son, Bao Yu. More memories. What's wrong, Yi-sung? You seem kind of distraught.
어제 파우스트 양이 일컬어 주었던 계획 말이요.
It is to do with the plan Miss Faust explained to us last night.
나는 사실 그리 탐탁지가 않소.
Oh no, we're gonna do bad.
I find the plan rather detestable.
저도요.
Me too.
하지만 홍루 씨가 괜찮다고 하셨으니까요.
But Honglu said he's okay with it, so Honglu is also okay with everything.
그런데 그걸 계획이라고 부를 수가 있는 건가요?
Can we even call it a plan if we're being honest here?
행동의 지침과 기대 목표가 있으니 계획이라는 정의에는 들어맞는다.
It matches with the definition of a plan, given that it illustrates certain instructions to be followed for the purpose of achieving a defined goal.
We're so saying it is technically a plan. The best kind of plan. Sorry, this chair keeps fucking up. Ay, jeez. Ah, there we go.
그리고 가주 대전에 두 번째 기회라는 건 없으니까요.
And please remember that there are no second chance. There was literally one more line.
좋아. 생동감이 살아있는 좋은 공간이 됐고 다음 먹잇감도 이런 식이었으면 좋겠어.
Yes, Doris. Honglu will reveal he is actually Sans. To be free from aging and death. The Jade Stone in the novel was sentient. It was one stone that was left over when Bodhisattva was constructing the Jade Palace in the heavens. I see. Story node. Story node.
보옥트라님 외 12인 철벽당 입성하십니다.
Young Master Baoyu and his 12 companions arriving at Tupitang. We entered the hall where the first round was to be held. As always, the servant by the gate announced our arrival with a resounding holler we'd grown to expect.
투기장이나 경기장 같은 형태인가? 보는 눈이 제법 많은 것 같습니다, 관리자님.
An arena or stadium, I see. Huh. We have many eyes on us, executive manager. I looked up to see the audience seats, which were brimming with people, were divided into stair-like terraces. And on the platform at the opposite end of the hall, 3 shadows of chairs could be seen cast on the obscuring curtain fabric. As for us, we followed the attendant's guidance and stood next to the other participants, circular area in the center. So, are the evaluations happening past those curtains? Daiyu? Oh, Lin Daiyu! Huh? See someone you recognize?
아니요. 괜찮아요, 단테님.
No, it's nothing, Dante.
다시 만나도 마땅히 할 이야기가 없거든요.
No! Even if we were to meet again, we don't really have anything to talk about any. What happened? What happened? Come on!
이야기할 기회가 닿을지.
What happened? Maybe we'll have another chance later if fate wills it.
시작하나 보네요.
Because another thing, it really seems like Daiyu is the one who he really likes. And that's why I think the other girl might be evil. Oh, hey, I think it's finally getting started. Oh, who is this third lady here? She looks rather boss-like. The curtain slid open and the old woman we saw at yesterday's banquet walked out onto the platform.
나는 운이 따라주어 오래전 감호의 자리에 올랐지만은 장관 세월이 지나 이제는 이 자리를 내려놓고 산하를 흘러다니려 한다.
Many scores ago, I ascended to the seat of Jammu with a stroke of fortune. Yet a lifetime has passed since I assumed this great responsibility. Such as it is, I seek to abdicate and walk the path of mountains and streams as a river does.
Do you walk the Jianghu?
그리하여 앉았던 자리는 공석이 될진저 자격을 갖춘 자는 이를 메워야 할지니.
With the seat voided,
The responsibility seeks the one with the qualities of the family hierarchy to fill it.
가씨, 설씨, 왕씨, 사씨가의 기둥들로 이루어진 이 대관원에 우리가 하루도 잊지 않고 추구하던 하나의 질문에 대한 답을
Thus, here at Daguanyuan, a collective upheld by the pillars of 4 great houses of Jia, Shui, Wan, and Shi, we once again ask you the perennial question.
Hello, welcome to the stream, Nothing.
그대들은 전력을 다하여 찾아왔을 것이라 믿는다.
Have you brought us aught to prove that the answer indeed exists?
She association mentioned. Who's the woman next to her?
아, 제 첫째 누나인 원춘 누나예요.
Ah, she's my oldest sister, Big Sis Yuan-chun.
큐사의 아주 높으신 분과 혼례를 치른 후 쭉
Q
큐사에서
Corp.
지내시다가 발걸음을 하셨나 보네요.
Damn. Wow, that's heavy, gal. Repaying with a debt of tears. Jeez. I have the new Rodian. She married a very important person in Q Corp and spends most of her time there. Looks like she's visiting for the event.
비록 다른 둥지에 머물고 있던 몸이지만 고륙의 정을 나누고 천륜의 지성을 다할 수 있도록 잠시 자리하였으니
Though I have resided long in a foreign nest, I now return fleetingly to share the love with my flesh and blood, to fulfill my duties as observed by the order of filial piety.
최선을 다해 진리를 살피겠노라.
I return that the truth shall be observed to the best of my abilities.
누군가는 순조롭게, 누군가는 천만고비 끝에 이 해답을 가져왔을 터.
Sure, Nothing. Go ahead.
Some of you may have walked a laid path gentle to your feet. Yet some of you may have struggled through an unlaid, brutal path of crag and mountains 1,000-fold to find your answers.
하지만 1차 심사의 기회는 단 한 번뿐.
Yet, regardless of the severity of your suffering, all of you equally have but one opportunity for the first round.
그럼에도 그대들은 모두 이곳 대관원의 후계자들이었으며 탈락마저도 대관원의 부흥이 되리라.
I wonder what Xichun is going to bring. Something from La Mancha land, maybe? Probably.
Even still, you were all once prospective heirs of the great house. Even your failures shall bring power and prosperity to Daguanyuan.
이제부터 호명하는 순서대로 나와 불로 불사 장생의 진귀한 해답을 시연하거라.
Now, come forth in the order you are summoned, and demonstrate the invaluable answers to the question of 3 freedoms. One from aging, one from death, and one from brevity of life.
시연이 불가하다면 거짓 없는 증거를 내보여야 한다.
If the nature of your answer be indemonstrable, present ironclad proof.
놓치지 말고 버리지 말라. 젊음은 영원 무궁하리라.
So basically, just straight up being unable to die, straight up eternal youth, and if you can't do either of those, can you live a very long time?
Lose not and discard not. Let fresh youth be unending and eternal.
After their respective speeches, Zhao Yunchun and Zhao Mu disappeared behind the curtains atop the platform.
첫 번째 참가자.
First candidate.
Seems that Hong Lu's father assumed the role of the host for the first round.
왕씨 가문의 인.
Ren of the Wong family.
Wong Ren, the first to be summoned, walked up to the platform. Behind him was his faction who were dragging someone by a rope toward the platform. Is he a blood bag?
빨리 와라, 멍청한 것.
Hurry up, foolish thing.
누구를 데려가는 거죠?
What? Who are they dragging up to the stage?
저 정도의 움직임이면 강제로 끌고 가는 것 같다만.
Whoever it is, they clearly don't want to be here.
불로불사.
To be free from aging and death, huh?
태어날 때 주어진 몸뚱아리 이상의 단계로 진보를 꿈꾸는 것. 어느 날개나 가지고 있는 수건인가 봐. 홍원의 불로불사도 그런 맥락이겠지.
I suppose every wing dreams of escaping and rising beyond the body they were born with. Each corpse's pursuit of immortality probably isn't special in that regard.
Yep. Oh, it is a blood bag.
피주머니를 데려왔군.
He hath brought a blood bag.
That's when we were finally able to recognize who's the candidate dragged to the stage. Oh, Don going Sancho mode. The eyes, unfocused and red. Mouth slick with drool dribbling down the mouth guard. Meaningless snarling. That is a mindless blood bag.
혈귀가 불로불사의 답이 될 수 있는 것이요.
How does a blood fiend become an answer to immortality?
일반 사람들의 시선에서는 불로와 가깝게 느껴질 수도 있겠지만
Oh, thank you, nothing. Thank you for that. In layman's eyes, blood fiends may appear to have truly attained freedom from aging. But they're dead.
저희는 이미 알고 있다시피 혈귀 또한 피를 섭취하지 못하면 늙고 쇠약해집니다.
The blood bags are just dead. They're corpses.
짐작컨대
Oh, God damn it, I fucking...
저들이 원하는 답과는
However, as we know all aware, blood fiends can grow old and weak after a prolonged period of blood deprivation. Thus, it is unlikely to provide the answer they seek. And after some struggle, the blood bag was dragged kicking and growling past the curtains atop the platform.
저것이 소문으로나 들리던 혈귀라는 것인가?
So that creature is the fabled blood fiend then?
No, it's not. It's just a blood bag.
저걸로 되겠나? 아는 사람이 몇 없긴 해도 심사를 맡고 계신 분들에겐 고리타분한 주제일 텐데 말이야.
I doubt that'll do the job. Blood fiends would just indeed be quite the esoteric knowledge, but to the judges of the contest, I doubt they're anything more than lukewarm trivia.
왕가 녀석, 혹이나 철박했나 본데.
That one kid must be pretty desperate, huh?
저거는 게으른 거 아니면 오지랖 것이야.
He's the laziest balls, that boy right in the upstairs.
생각보다 혈귀에 대해 아는 이들이 많구려.
It appears the knowledge of blood fiends is oddly common amongst this ilk.
원래 혈기는 각 둥지에 퍼져 있으니 알만한 자는 아는 것도 무리가 아닐 걸세.
Indeed, blood fiends are present in every nest. 'Tis little surprise that those privy to arcane knowledge are well aware of their existence. A blood fiend is basically a vampire. Nothing. After a brief moment that lasted less than a minute, Wong Ren and his faction emerged from behind the curtains and descended from the platform.
가주 심사 후보 왕인 결과를 기다리기 위해 자리에 서라.
Long Ren, candidate of the family hierarch evaluations. Stand upon the podium and await your judgment.
Then they ascended the round podium behind the platform as ordered.
왕이 가주 심사 1차 결과.
Thus announcing Wang Wen's result for round 1 of the family hierarchy evaluations. Elimination.
안 돼.
No!
피. 무한한 피만 있으면 이들은 영원할 거라니까요, 가모님.
Listen, all they need is blood. As long as you supply them with enough blood, they'll be eternal and everlasting. Venerable Jalmu, please!
아니,
Nay,
영원하지 않을 거라네.
What awaits them is no eternity at all.
심사하는 자들의 비원, 진정한 불로불사가 무엇인지는 본인도 모르네만.
Verily, I know not the shape of this true immortality the evaluation seeketh you to attain. Yet,
피에 종속되어 영혼을 고통받는 혈기는 그 방법에 손꼽힐 수 없네.
the longevity of a blood fiend, shackled by blood and endless suffering, is unlikely to be one.
하지만 기억은 그대로 가지고 있다고 사냥꾼 놈들이.
What? But those damn hunters told me they still retain all their memories!
모든 욕망과 감정의 방향이 피로 귀결되어 비틀어질 거다.
To become a blood fiend, to surrender all the desires and emotions that exist within thy being for a singular hunger for blood, and only blood.
끝없이 불행한 삶만이 남았다면 모를까. 저렇게 놓고 싶지 않은 것으로 가득한 자들에게 혈기가 되라 말하는 것은
Perhaps that is an acceptable condition for those who expect nothing but fathomless torment for the rest of their lives. Yet for those with much to lose, with much in life they cling onto, as those present seem to.
불로불사를 주는 것이 아니라 정신의 족쇄를 채워 피의 노예가 되어라 재촉하는 것과 크게 다르지 않을 테지.
The fate of a blood fiend is no freedom from aging and death. 'Tis but a sandwich shackle to enslave their minds.
보옥의 세력원이 훌륭한 답변을 주었으니 더 말할 것도 없겠구나.
A member of Baoyu's faction has
Oh, no, that's... sorry, I was wrong. A member of Baoyu's faction has given an excellent reply. No further elaboration is necessary. Oh my god, I love Dawn now, like, seriously. Like, obviously I loved her before, but, like, I love, like, the fact that they're allowing the characters to grow. And, like, in just the scene before, with Hong Liu in his room, in his house, like a lot more than half of the sinners has already gone through their character development, and they're all trying to really help Hong Liu, and I really love that.
하물며 진짜 고위 혈귀를 데려온 것도 아닌 피주머니를 데려왔으니 성의 또한 부족하다 보이는구나.
And you have failed to bring us a high kindred, let alone a blood fiend at all. This creature is but a miserable blood bag. I cannot even well commend your efforts.
왕가인 진작 탈락한 자에게 걸맞지 않은 이유를 친히 알리셨으니 이를 생애 마지막의 은혜로 하시게.
Heir Ren of the Wang family. They have spoken and mercifully given you the full explanation of your mistake. A privilege that failed candidates do not deserve. Let this be the final blessing of your life.
Shit, man. Wow, that's the punishment for... They don't just get to lose, they literally get murdered? Ah! Whoa. Our answer is, yeah, totally gonna be to wind the clock. Podium suddenly opens under their feet, casting Long Ren and the blood fiend to its depths with a blood-curdling screech. So that's what happens when you fail to pass.
이거 그냥 극적인 연출을 위한 거지? 저기 떨어져도 다시 올려보내주는 거지?
That's just
For dramatic effect, right? That's got to be like a side path leading back upstairs, right?
그럴 리가. 구멍 아래에서부터 지독하게 고인 고통의 냄새가 퍼지잖나.
Of course not. Can't you smell the stench of festering pain? Rising like heat from the depths.
류슈도 참 점점 살벌한 농담이 늘고 있다니까.
Ryoshu, you've been holding your sense of humor, huh? These are some pretty nasty jokes, though.
저 발판 아래는 어디로 이어지는 거지? 낙함으로 추측 건데 제법 깊은 곳까지 이어진 것 같다만.
Where does that hole lead? Judging by the time between the drop and the sound of the fall, I presume it goes quite far down.
Probably into the depths where the old singularity is.
아마도 가문의 오래된 비밀들이 있는 장소일 거예요. 아, 당연히 보물 같은 건 아니랍니다. 보통 사람들이 알려고 든다면 흙수들이 찾아오는 정도라나요?
Hong Lu knows something about it. Yeah, that's what I figured too.
It probably leads to a place with lots of old family secrets. Oh, not treasures, of course. But trying to figure that out might give you a visit from a hay show, probably.
본격적으로 준비했네요.
They went all out with the theatrics, huh?
그래. 그리고 그 본격적인 준비 우리가 당할 수도 있는 거고.
Yes, and we could very well be the ones screaming and falling down the hole later.
The next candidate was summoned before we were even able to shake off the initial shock.
두 번째 참가자 설씨 가문의
Second candidate hails from the Shui family.
We sat there a few more names and subsequent failures. We couldn't hear exactly what they were talking about beyond the curtains, and unlike the very loud and obvious blood bag, the answers of the candidates' part were less obvious. So, all we had to go on with the shadows of their desperate attempts to explain things before the judges.
Another one.
Has anyone passed yet?
질지. 질리고 지루하다는 뜻이다.
She even translated for herself. B-A-H. It means boring as hell. The longer we watched the death toll rise, the less shocking they became.
아 이거 합격이란 게 있긴 있는 거야?
Are they planning to fail everyone?
여덟 번째 참가자 설씨
Chai.
가문의 보차.
Eighth candidate, about shy of the Shui family.
어머, 아는 사람이다.
Oh my, look, we know her! Oh god. She was technically our competition, but it seemed that she managed to give the sinners quite the positive impression with yesterday's brief encounter. Some of them were even cheering her on. Couldn't even see exactly what it was that Shui Bao Chai brought, but she was also holding something as she entered past the curtains.
설과 보차 심사 결과
About shy of the Shui family.
After a brief meeting with the judges, which, going by the shadows cast on the curtains, appeared to have gone better than we had expected, she emerged. And as soon as she did, Bao Chai immediately turned in our direction, and Hong Lu to be exact.
보고 있었구나.
Huh? You were watching me. Began excitedly waving her hand.
합격.
She passes.
I wonder what she brought. Podium beneath her remained shut.
그래도 잠깐이나마 인연을 맺었던 얼굴이 무적행으로 떨어지는 건 보고 싶지 않았기에.
Passing connection it may have been. Yet I ill wish to see a familiar face be claimed by the abyss.
다행이구려.
Thus I am glad.
17번째 참가자 가시 가문의
Okay.
휘춘.
I hope you just didn't bring another blood bag, Xichun. Oh god.
17th candidate, Xichun of the Jia family.
시춘 씨 차례인가 봐요.
It's Xichun's turn. She slowly ascended the platform unaccompanied. She held in her hands a tightly sealed gourd bottle.
비로소 얻었나 보네요.
Looks like she found it.
She found the water from the river we saw in Don Quixote's memories back then? Oh wow, she actually found it. Damn. She found the river.
그 레테를?
Impossible. She reached Lathe.
정말 그곳에 도달했을 가능성은 한없이 낮습니다.
The possibility she actually reached there in person is infinitely minuscule.
물론 천문학적 확률을 뚫고서 그 강까지 도달했을 확률까지 부정하진 않습니다만 저들의 역량으로 이 짧은 시간 동안 가장 깊은 곳 중 한 곳의 원료에 도달한다는 것은 파우스트로서도 상상하기 어렵군요.
There is an infinitesimal statistical possibility that she could have reached the river, yet not even Faust can conceive how someone of their capabilities could reach the fountainhead of one of the deepest fathoms. This becomes even more impossible when considering the relatively short passage of time since then and now.
모종의 방법을 통해 새어나오거나 맺혀진 일부를 채취한 것은 아닐지.
A more likely explanation might be that she obtained the waters by collecting its dew, or a portion of what has seeped out.
근데 그 강물은 기억을 깊게 재워서 지워줄 뿐일 터 블루불사와 관계가 있는 겐가?
Yeah, I was thinking that. Doesn't it just remove your memory? What does that have to do with immortality? Alas, that river's waters serveth only to put to slumber one's memories. Pray, doth it truly hold a link to the immortality they seek?
네, 아마도 저들이 원하던 정신의 불사와 밀접한 관계가 있을 테죠.
Yes, it is likely closely connected to the immortality of the mind they pursue.
그 정보를 알고 있는 이도 극소수인 만큼 저 병에 담긴 것이 유효하다면 파우스트 역시 합격률이 높다고 생각합니다.
As there are but an extremely small number of people privy to the knowledge of the rivers, if the contents of that bottle are genuine, Faust expects her to pass.
가시 시춘 합격.
Xichun of the Jar family passes.
귀한 걸 얻어왔구나. 네 세가로 이걸 얻으려면 보통의 노력으로는 안 되었을 텐데.
You have brought us before us a priceless treasure. It must have taken unparalleled efforts to obtain this, given the meager size of your clan.
감사합니다, 원춘 언니.
Thank you, big sister Yuan-chun. As Faust expected, all three judges appeared quite satisfied by what Xichun brought before them. Oh, this is super interesting. I guess next is gonna be our turn. N-Corp? What? Oh, I know who's going next. Ah, never mind. Yep, I know who's going next. Oh, and it's a fight too.
시험해볼 기회구려.
그 다음 18번째 참가자.
Next, 18th candidate.
대체 몇 명이나 있는 거냐 이 집안 사람들은?
Bloody hell. That's how many people are there in this household.
가시 가문의 한.
Han of the Jar family.
Oh my god! Whoa! Oh, he looks super cool. Wow. Look at his new drip. Who is this with him? He looks like he has Der Freischütz stuff with him. Fell bullet stuff. Is this an ego suit? That's like a fell bullet ego suit, isn't it? What the hell? Oh my god. Holy shit! Oh, that's Kubo! Oh, wow. Yeah, I think that's Fellbullet Ego. Yeah, it's gotta be Fellbullet. And does he have, oh, he has that one that's the fucking, Spiral of Contempt. Yeah, that one. The one that was the boss of the previous two railways ago. Our first meeting with that man was less than amicable. And a strong feeling that another one wasn't going to do anything to improve that. Daguanyuan walked up to the platform. They all fell silent, hearing a familiar name.
Bastard.
I could feel that some sinners were growing tense, some of them even gritting their teeth. And the other man, closely following Daguanyuan, holding what looked like the egg of an abnormality, was also a familiar face. I'd seen him many times in Yisong's memories. Yep, another one of the evil X's.
단테, 저 사람들이 입고 온 거 보여요?
Dante, are you seeing what they're wearing?
에고 장비다.
Ego gears.
LCE처럼 새로운 추출법을 알아냈거나 혹은 로보토미에서 구해온 곳으로 추정되는군요.
It can be speculated that they have even developed their own method of extraction, or have scavenged them from lobotomy corn.
후보가 들고 있는 것은 환상체에 아린 듯 보이는 구려.
Oh, well, I think that would do it for them.
Kubo carries what appears to be an egg of an abnormality.
So yeah, we're totally fighting Gubo as Yisong's bad guy at the end of Inferno, aren't we? It's gonna 100% be Gubo, and Rim is gonna be much later, probably in Paradiso.
저걸 그대로 보여줄 셈인가?
Are they planning to just offer them an abnormality egg?
How is that an answer to anything?
해석의 여지에 달렸지만
Abnormalities can't die, they just become eggs. Which would fit their thing. While there is room for interpretation.
환상체 역시 불로불사에 가까운 존재라 해석할 수도 있으니까요.
Some may present a reasonably argued interpretation that abnormalities are entities that neighbor immortality.
어떤 환상체의 알인지가 관건이겠군.
So the linchpin of their success hinges on which abnormality's egg that ends up being.
하지만 제가 아는 가완형이라면 실패할 거라고 생각되는 것은 절대 목숨을 걸지 않을 거예요.
If it's Big Brother Daguanyuan, I know. He's never going to risk his life for something he thinks will fail.
가시환 1차 심사 합격.
One of the Jaw family passes the first evaluation.
Contrary to most of our wishes, Jahan managed to pass the first round as well. Many more candidates came and went. One of them carried a massive, mysterious coffin. What? Wong Dawei. Dawei? It's Hoyoverse now. One of them brought a thick book, and one of them presented a cage so tiny that we couldn't see what was within. Some of them managed to pass, while some of them were sent screaming into the mysterious abyss. As we waited and watched the candidates come and go, people from N-Corp, their turn complete, approached us.
아직 황혼이 되기에는 이른 시각일 터인데 다시 마주하는 것이 제법 이르구려.
Yet early it is for twilight to arrive. Thus early too is this meeting of ours.
As if to prove his own words back at the LCE, that he's come to accept certain things as they are. Yisong coolly regarded his old friend, who is now working for N-Corp.
말량하고 앙상한 새 쉼터가 턱 자네 마음에 든 모양이야. 그리 농하는 건 구인회가 무너진 뒤에 처음 보는 것 같으니.
You must find this small and barren respite of yours quite enjoyable. I have not seen you just as you do now since the League fell.
어쩐 일로 내게 걸음한 것이여. 살갑게 담소를 나누기엔 쌓인 감정이 많지 않은가.
For what do you now approach me? The rift is too great betwixt us to chatter on with any affection to speak of.
내가 보자고 한 건 아니니 오해는 마시게. 내 팀메이트가 제 가족 얼굴을 한번 보고 싶다 해서 겸사겸사 들린 것뿐이니 말이야.
Do not mistake my intent, for it wasn't I who decided to approach you. My teammate simply wished to have a look at his brother's face, and I thought I might as well see how you're faring.
가주 대전이 열리니 모두들 대관원으로 돌아오는구나. 그날 이후로는 처음 보네, 형.
Looks like everyone's coming back to Daguanyuan now that the family hierarch war started, brother. This is our first meeting since then, right?
세상 물정엔 청맹관이처럼 어둡고 가주라면 칠색팔색을 하던 네가 여긴 왜 올라온 거냐?
If it isn't the doltish fool who has eyes but knows not how to see. I know you well enough. You'd normally turn purple with aversion upon hearing even a brief mention of the word hierarch. So, why are you here?
저 냄새나는 것들이랑 이번엔 어딜 빌붙은 거지?
Who are you and your stinking entourage working for this time?
네 역겨운 속을 모르고 겉에 반해 쫓아다니는 설가의 여시? 아니면 아직도 그 시절을 잊지 못하고 허공을 헛도는 말이나 내뱉는 널 싸고 도는 시춘이냐?
Is it that Shui girl, blinded by your looks to the revolting rot within? Or is it Xichun, who still defends you in your meaningless, faux profound spiel, deluded in her belief that you're still the same boy from her childhood?
왜 살리지 않았지?
Why didn't you save him?
질문을 바꾸지.
No, let me ask you a different question.
왜 그 애만 살린 것이냐, 가보.
Oh. Why did you save her and only her, Champion, you?
형,
Brother,
사람은 필연코 죽기 마련이야.
Humans die. It's what they're born to do.
곧 다음 심사가 시작됩니다.
What the fuck?
참가자분들은 자리로 돌아가 주십시오.
What the fuck happened? So that's why he hates Hong Lu. Oh my god. What the fuck happened?
The next candidate will be judged soon. Candidates must return to their seats.
죽어 있는 시종 따위가.
You're a servant. You're barely even a living thing.
돌아가지. 구태여 더 이어갈 대화는 아닐 테니.
Let us return. This discourse will not bear any fruit.
아주 만남의 광장이 따로 없군.
What's this, a reunion party?
괜히 기분만 잡쳤네. 저 자식들 또 우리 걸 뺏어가려고 온 거 맞지?
That's your sour things. They're shameless bastards. It's obvious they're here to nick our things again.
그런 것 치곤 태도가 묘하긴 했는데.
Maybe. But something about him feels different today.
어느 쪽이든 저들보다 높은 순위로 대전을 마치는 게 안전할 테죠.
Whichever is the case, the safer option would be to place higher than them.
떨어졌네요.
Another one falls.
이걸 지켜보고 있는 사람들 중에서 저 사람의 가족들도 있을 텐데 괜찮은 걸까요?
His family's watching this, right? I wonder if they'll be okay.
Sinclair mutters, watching another candidate fall down the trapdoor.
보고 있다면 마음이 정말 좋지 않을 것 같은데요.
I mean, Ahab already has her own ego suit, so I don't think she'll need to grab an extra one. She can manifest her own ego.
can't imagine how anyone would be okay watching their own fall. Like,
싱클레어, 우리 뒤쪽에 있는 관계.
Sinclair, the people sitting behind us.
아까 떨어진 자의 부모야.
Oh shit.
They're his parents. The guy who just fell.
저런 걸 자식이라고 끼고 살았다니. 에이, 한심하군.
We raised that failure as our own son? What a pathetic disappointment.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, Nellie will probably get an ego suit. Yeah.
그래도 우리 셋째는 잘 해낼 거예요. 애초에 저 녀석에겐 별로 기대도 하지 않았잖아요.
Don't worry. I have faith in our third child. I mean, it's not like we expected anything from this one, right?
Oh, I don't like this place. I hate the city I live in.
가주가 되기만을 위해 살아왔다는 건 이런 것까지 포함하는 이야기였네요.
You already see what it means. To dedicate your whole life to becoming the family hierarch.
많은 분들이 가주가 되는 걸 간절히 바란답니다. 물론 저분들처럼 자신이 가주가 되는 대신
Many people desperately vie for the seat of family hierarch. Of course, some of them, like his parents, hope to.
자신과 친하거나 피로 이어진 누군가 가주가 되는 걸 바라시는 분도 있지만요.
Have their friend or a close blood relative become the family hierarch instead.
직접 가주가 되지 않더라도 밀접한 이가 가주에 오르는 곳으로 평생의 입신양명과 부귀영화를 손에 넣겠다는 심산인가.
So they seek to seize a lifetime's worth of riches, power, and recognition by planting somebody they can control in the family hierarch's seat. Without becoming one themselves.
그렇게 만든 건 유통기한이 짧지.
That kind's got a low shelf life.
이런 뜻하지 않은 기회로 인해 오랫동안 보지 못했던 형제자매들의 안부도 알 수 있게 되었네요.
Looks like I finally got to know how my long-lost siblings are doing, thanks to this unforeseen opportunity.
27번째 참가자 설씨 가문의
Oh.
27th candidate, Pan of the Shui family.
Oh, damn. Are you a Jiangshi? What the hell? Are you a blood fiend?
설반? 어디서 들어본 것 같은데.
Shui Pan? Have we heard that name before?
아, 보차 누나의 오라버니 되시는 분이에요.
Ah, he's Big Sis Bao Chai's older brother.
Oh, I knew we had heard that before. Shui Pound walked up to the platform, holding what appeared to be a large jar with multiple talismans plastered over it.
눈빛이 뭔가 쎄하지 않아?
I guess the Jianshu would be a blood fiend, right? Hey, is it just me, or does that guy look like he's totally up to something? He looks super evil. I'm pretty sure we're going to have to fight him at some point.
여기 안 그런 사람이 어디 있어요?
Let's be honest. Oh, he doesn't.
근데 나도 느꼈어. 약간 뭐랄까.
Yeah, but that sword's different. He's...
Instead of ascending to the platform and into the curtains, he walked up to the podium.
너 죽고 나 죽자 같은 느낌인데.
Mate, looks to me like he's completely lost the plot.
참가자 설반 항상 안으로 들어가시오.
Candidate Shui Pan, you will ascend to the platform and enter the curtain threshold.
Oh, he looks like he's about to go insane. He's got his talisman right there.
곧은 길이 아니어야 재미를 보는 법.
Where's the fun in walking down the straightforward road?
좋은 구경은 다 같이 하는 게 이치에 맞지 않겠나?
It's only right that something so precious and entertaining should be shared with everyone. Wouldn't you agree?
Uh-oh.
Oh, shit.
Oh, we got zombies. places the jar on the ground. And from within, a desiccated hand emerges.
주술 따위로 장난질을 치는 것.
Pathetic sorceress trickery. Yoshi mutters with palpable distaste. Why is he...
방에서 뭐가 나온 거야?
What the heck is that? Corpses, their desiccated flesh covered in a light, sparse layer of old papers, crawled out of the jar and began to shamble. This was an SCP as well. They're neither distortions nor abnormalities. What the fuck are they? Chris.
피주머니나 환상체에 종속된 것들과 비슷해 보이는군. 이성이 남아있질 않는 것으로 보아 목표도 무작이겠지.
Their behavior reminds me of blood bags or sub-entities enslaved by abnormalities. Any semblance of consciousness have been stripped from them. They'll attack indiscriminately.
강한 사리를 지속적으로 내보이는 것으로 보아 틀림없이 눈앞에 있는 것들을 무차별적으로 공격할 것 같습니다. 관리자님, 전투 명령을.
But it seems that they're just as intent on maiming and killing whoever they can get their claws on. Executive Manager, we must prepare for battle. Your orders.
The jar monster set upon the audience, stuffing the struggling, still breathing victims into their jars. Oh shit!
범연이 날개에서 주최하는 가주 대전이 진행 중인데 주최 측에서 수습해줘야 하는 거 아니에요?
Why aren't the organizers doing anything? This is still an event hosted by a wing, isn't it?
가주 대전에서 다른 사람들을 해하면 안 된다 같은 규칙은 없으니까요.
Because there isn't a rule in the Family Hierarch War that prohibits bringing harm to other people. Oh, fuck.
지겹다고 정말 아무 대응도 안 해버린다는 거야? 나 참.
So they're just going to sit back and twiddle their thumbs because no one specifically told them to step in? What the hell?
어떻게 해야 해? 우리가 나서야 해?
What do we do now? Should we step in?
살아남은 다음에 가주 대전에 무사히 참가를 해야겠죠?
We should probably survive and ensure our safe participation in the Family Hierarch War.
이게 뭐야?
What the hell are these?
Get away from me!
As the monsters began to swarm in, some candidates scattered and ran away while some stood their ground and fought back. Those who did neither was the ones getting slaughtered. I was simultaneously reminded of Saudi and the confident smile she flashed at me. She assured us that we should be able to pass the first round with little to no trouble. Looks like we have no choice but to take them down. Damn, these things are creepy.
다 해보고 오라고. 저거다 한 주먹거리도 안 되는 놈들이니까.
Nailed jar monster. Oh, they rupture. They're also rupture. Randomly dies after dealing 10 to. Oh, okay, so. Oh, they have an unbreakable coin. 2 unbreakable coins. Ah, shit. And they're suicider. Oh, they're suiciders. Oh, god damn it.
흑승류 띵박대치
이 거리는 충분해. 너한테 지금 알겠지만 방금 공격 다음에 다른 기술기도 다시 해볼래? 영상으로 남기면 다른 직원에게도 도움이 될지도 몰라.
Yeah, this one is different too. Whoa! Writhing monster from the gorge and devoured jar of loneliness. If the target has 5 rupture and okay, so they're basically made to they inflict poison and they're you need to use rupture against them basically. When you see the staggered, eliminate the rupture point as same count on the target the unit hit last. Interesting. So we're gonna get rupture poison as a new thing here.
목을 콱 물어버리자고.
자, 올바른 방법으로 해체에게 일격을 가해도 이것은 바로 정보의 힘입니다. 해체에게 치명적인 손상을 입히는 데 성공했습니다. 앞으로의 전투도 이대로만 부탁드리겠습니다.
There we go. All reliable. Heisho Ryoshu.
방금 공격은 좋았어. 이대로만 계속해보면 좋을 텐데.
헤어내리.
가치 없. 아직 죽지 마라.
조금만 더 힘내자. 이제 정말 개체의 제압까지 얼마 남지 않았어.
흑승력, 빈박질 출.
예사롭지가 않은데? 아주 작사를 내놨어.
Oh no! Oh, poor Merceau. He got suicided. Ah, shit.
다시 복구하기 힘들걸요?
아직 죽지 마라.
그쪽 방향이 아닐 텐데.
상담에서 알려준 대로 잘했어. 어머, 놀랐어? 제압 개체에게 큰 피해를 준 것 같아. 개체들의 체력이 많이 깎여나갔어. 괴로워하는 게 느껴지지 않아? 이 기세로 계속 나아가보자.
자, 어느 쪽인지 잘 생각해보라고.
효과적이네요. 이 방식을 기억하는 게 좋겠어요.
관찰은 끝났습니다.
방금 했던 공격은 매우 효과적이었어.
Alright.
하지만 아직 부족해. 다음 공격은 더 잘할 수 있도록.
자,
우리가 우세를 점하고 있어. 하지만 여기서 방심하면 안 돼.
Hopefully Faust will have wrath.
지리기라면 완벽하고 빈틈없이
흑승,
모든 걸 끝마쳐야 하지 않겠어?
가치 없고 죽어. 끝내지.
Yeah, hopefully Faust will have wrath in her kit. And hopefully Hong Lu will as well.
좋아. 생동감이 살아있는 좋은 공간이 됐군. 다음 먹잇감도 이런 식이었으면 좋겠어.
The thumb? What? The mafia dudes. What? Why are they here? Oh my god. And you guys said there was 19 nodes, right? Oh my god. Yeah, let's do it.
방송을 켜겠다.
Oh, we start with the fight.
직원들 복장 점검은 다 마치셨습니까? 특히 저번처럼 소매 단추를 달랑거리는 채로 제압하는 직원이 보였으니
목을 콱 물어버리자고.
승부처.
효과적이네요. 이 방식을 기억하는 게 좋겠어요.
다시 복구하긴 힘들걸요?
저것들이 뭔가 한 것 같네요. 다들 얼굴이 썩은 동태마냥. 이번엔 방어적으로 가시죠.
헤어내리.
관찰을
There we go.
개체에게 큰 피해를 준 것 같아. 우리 팀의 직원다운
이런 건 몽둥이가 약이지. 두드려 패.
그쪽 방향이 아닐 텐데.
방금 공격. 다음에 다른
Hello, depression. Welcome to the stream.
영상으로 남기면
다시 복구하기
직원에게도 도움이 될지
힘들걸요?
몰라.
저희에게 유리한 상황입니다. 이대로 승리까지 이끌어가 보도록 하죠.
어떻게?
개체들의 체력이 많이 깎여나갔어. 괴로워함이 느껴지지 않아? 이 기세로 계속 나아가보자.
좋은 결정.
깔끔하게 몰았군.
There we go, staggered.
조금만 더 힘내자. 이제 정말 개체의
We're
조합까지
halfway
연결하지
there.
목을 콱 물어버리자고.
예사롭지가 않은데? 아주 작사를 내놨어.
숨통 끊기.
개체에게 치명적인 손상을 입히는 데 성공했습니다. 앞으로의 전투도 이대로만 부탁드리겠습니다.
오, 부서진 홍차의 큰군요. 아무튼 놀라운 한방이네요.
Alright, we got this. We got this.
헤어내리.
더 이상 얻을 정보는
죽지 마라. 숨통 끊기.
방금 공격은 좋았어.
좋은 결정.
이대로만 계속해보면 좋을 텐데.
There we go. Got it. Alright. I remained inside the hall after the battle was devastating. Many in the audience seats had fled, and seats that were once brimming with people were only half filled. And the candidate zone down here was littered with bodies of candidates who were mauled to death. Meanwhile, the jar monsters, having eaten their fill, had already crawled back into the jar. I looked around and saw some candidates still holding tightly onto the treasures they each had brought to the contest, even as they drew their last breaths. In the midst of all this destruction stood the cause of all this chaos, watching the slaughter play out with assured confidence.
이렇게 우둔하고 나약해서야 어찌 불로를 얻고 불사를 말할 수 있겠느냐?
How will you obtain freedom from aging?
Yes, I think I'll give him the devil voice yet.
How will you argue freedom from death? With minds so dull and bodies so frail?
The Oswald, yes, the Oswald / devil voice.
어떻습니까?
What say you, judges?
불로 불사의 단서에 더해 거짓을 구한 자들을 없애는 보배까지 가져왔으니 이것이 저의 답입니다.
I present before you not only the clue to immortality, but also a treasure that brings ruin to those who have dared to deceive you. Here is my answer to the perennial question.
그 항아리에 진흙을 구해왔구나.
So you have brought us the clay of the jar.
살아남지 못한 이들은 가주의 자격을 갖추지 못했다 보는 것이 옳겠죠.
It can be said that those who fail to survive this do not qualify as family hierarch candidates, yes.
설가반.
Damn. Fucking hell. Of course he passes.
Pan of the Shui family passes.
자칫하다가 다 죽어버릴 수 있었는데 합격이라니.
He gets to pass when they almost got everyone in here killed.
저들의 기준에는 부합되었던 것일 테죠.
All that matters is what he has brought here meets their standards.
겸사겸사 나약한 경쟁자들도 일찌감치 제거해버리고 저자에겐 일석이조였겠군.
Looks like he managed to get two birds with one stone. He eliminated the distracting rabble from the competition.
혹시라도 2차전에서 만나게 되면 몇 대 후려 갈기는 걸로는 안 끝낼 거다.
If we ever run into that bastard in round 2, you better let me take more than a few swings at him.
28번째 참가자 사씨 가문의 대적
28th candidate, Xichun from the Shi family.
But no one walked up to the platform.
모습을 드러내지 않았기에 탈락.
As he has failed to appear, he is eliminated by default.
Hello, Roland. Welcome to the stream. Jazung called a few more names thereafter, but
29번째
29th candidate,
30번째
30th candidate.
얼뜻 보기에도 인원이 줄었군.
the number of candidates has clearly been culled. But none appeared.
어떠들 같으니
Disappointingly MB.
확실히 어중이 떠중이들은 전부 죽은 것 같아요.
Oh, thank you so much, Roland. Oh, thank you.
Yeah, all the mediocre bunch got wiped out from that attack.
남은 것들도 죄 지쳐 헐떡이는 것들뿐.
And the leftovers are exhausted.
Ryoshi looked around as though she was doing some sort of critique.
저 덩치는
Oh, she recognizes someone. Ah, just like before, we got a Hong Lu preview in the Kanto 7. We're getting a Ryoshi preview in Kanto 8.
Huh? That lug!
Damn. He looks like a One Piece character.
That motherfucker!
이야, 어디다가 흘렸는가 했더만 이런 데서 늦장구 없이 나타났지?
Well, I'll be. Thought you'd gone and vanished into the earth. What the hell you doing crawling around here?
야, 눈 마주쳤잖아. 인사라도 오자.
He looks like Crocodile to me, I thought. Yeah, a cross between Akiyama and Crocodile. And then Sir Crocodile. Yeah, absolutely. Wow.
Girl, I saw you giving me the evil eye. At least have the decency to say hi, eh?
Ryoshi, that guy's talking to you, right? And in a very, very rare display of raw emotion, I realized that she was anxious and furious.
알던 분이세요?
Oh, do you know him?
뭔 똑뜨거. 키가 2m는 되겠는데?
What an absolute unit. Bloke's got to be at least 2 meters tall.
저자를 바라보지 마세요, 단테. 그리고 여러분들도.
Wait, why can't we look at him?
Do not look at that man, Dante. And everyone avert your eyes as well.
아무 말씀도 하지 마시기를 권고합니다.
It is strongly recommended that we do not say a word to him. Oh yeah, the thumb. And their etiquette rules, yeah.
라제, 나한테 말 걸라면 너희들이 급이 되는지는 한번 생각해보고 씹으려야 할 것 아니냐?
That's right, you shrimps. You gotta first rack them teensy brains of yours. Gotta think real hard about whether you even come close to my rank for running your mouths, you hear?
저 새끼 손가락이다. 내획
That shithead, Lei Heng. He's a finger.
엄지는 손가락 중 상명하복의 제일 엄격한 조직입니다.
The thumb is a syndicate with the strictest adherence to rigid hierarchical structure, even among the fingers.
그리고 저자는 엄지의 카포 중에서도 제일 높은 언더보스 직전에
What? And his placement in the hierarchy is the highest even among their capos. His rank is immediately beneath the position of a Soto capo or underboss.
자그마한 실수가 큰 싸움으로 번질 수 있으니 전부 조용히 해주실 것을 명령해 주세요, 단테.
A small mistake could drag us into battle we do not want to fight. Please order everyone not to say a word, Dante. I don't know what's going on, but I get it. You're saying this close to having another Ricardo ending us down, right? Well, maybe we should let them fight. I don't know. Yeah, let's avoid that. Do his fast ass, everyone. Lei Heng began stomping his way through the crowd towards us, casually but forcefully shoving anyone in his way to the sides. His gait was blasé and brutish, but I noticed that his eyes were fixed intently on Ryoshu. It seemed that among the crowd were some people in higher positions as well, but even they either averted their eyes or voluntarily got out of his way. He marched confidently through the frozen crowd, as though he was familiar with this kind of reception, until a cry rang out from the crowd.
에바, 너 지금 어느 안전이라고 남궁현아 도련님의 자리까지 와서 시야를 막는 거냐?
Oh
이
boy.
자리는 장차 4대 가문이 될 우리 남궁.
We have our cannon fodder here.
You there, you big brute! How dare you block young Master Nangong Shanhu's view? I'll have you know they can stand before the retinue of Nangong family, else they'll soon be one of the 4 houses.
Instead of a reply, we heard a blast of gunpowder. Saw the right arm of the man who spoke out catapult in the air. Scream muffled as Lei Heng forcibly shoved his giant hand down the man's throat. Then with the sound of wet meat being pulled apart, he ripped the entire length of the man's tongue out through the mouth.
남궁현아 도련님, 아그들이 단속 못했으니까 오른팔 하나는 내놔야지.
Young Master Nangong Shanhu, ain't you? You mean I'm no? Mighty sorry, but you should have kept the title leash on your boy John.
Damn. The young master of some prestigious house presented his right hand, though it was clear that he was utterly terrified. Lei Heng proceeded to grab his hand and break it off his forearm like snapping a twig. Oh my god.
반가운 낯짝 봐서 기준 좀 널널하게 잡아준 것인께 허튼 짓 말고 조심해라.
I went easy on you, boy. Seeing a friendly face put me in a good mood.
거미적은 그립겠어. 하긴 그리울 리가 있겠어. 나도 갈 때마다 기분이 거시기하더만.
Anywho, I don't reckon you missed the spider's house. Can't I imagine why anyone would. Gives me the heebie-jeebies too whenever I gotta swing by.
나중에 얼굴 좀 보자. 그때처럼 한 번 더 칼 쥐는 법 좀 제대로 가르쳐줄란께.
We got some catching up to do later. I'll teach you how to hold your sword real good, right? Like back when.
아야, 그래도 그중에 내가 제일 만나게 쓰는 법을 가르쳐줬잖아.
Where am I the best out of them all? I thought I taught you how to make every cut frickin' delicious.
류슈 씨, 아직 때가 아닙니다.
Right, Ryoshu, now is not yet the time.
Not yet the time. Oh, we are gonna fight him probably next Kanto. Faust whispered to Ryoshu in a low voice without raising her head.
닥쳐봐.
Shut up for a damn second!
입사자의
Damn.
약속을 아직 기억하시리라. 파우스트는 믿습니다.
Faust, trust that you still remember the promise made prior to your employment.
어깨 힘 좀 빼라.
Holy
이
shit.
데리고 온 것도 아니고
Ryoshu.
그때처럼 뭘 칼차 주려고 온 것도 아닌게.
Get that stick out of your behind, kiddo. I ain't here to pick you up. I sure as hell didn't try to teach you a lesson either, like back when.
그 새끼 아직 그 집에 있잖아. 아니?
Your baby's still at that house, ain't that right?
Oh, confirmation! Confirmation! Oh my god. Confirmed. So is her child a baby? Or maybe not, maybe just a small child. Like, Ryoshu was grabbing the hilt of her sword like she was about to unsheath it. Same sword she refused to unsheath for the duration of her entire journey.
아닌가? 이제 없던가? 글쎄 뭔 일이 있었디야? 나가 그 사정은 잘 몰라서 말이지. 뭐 그래도 뭔 일이 있긴 했는갑네.
Am I wrong about that? Just what in tarnation happened then? I ain't exactly nose deep in them fellas' business. You gotta understand. Guess something sure as hell went down, though, didn't it?
이야, 겁나 재미지다. 근데 니 진짜 그건 뺄라고?
Yeah. Oh, ain't that something? No, ain't that something? So you're really fixing to unsheath that blade?
류슈 씨,
Miss Ryoshu.
Damn. In a quiet but coldly stern voice, Faust calls Ryoshu's name. Whoa. Ryoshu. Whose phone is this?
아따 우짜스카히. 언더보 쓰시면 안 받을라 그래도 안 받을 수가 없겠네.
Ah, dang it. One the gosh darn. Ah, my bad, Joe. Really gotta take this. It's the underboss calling, you gotta understand.
다음에 네가 애비들 얘기나 거시기 해보자고. 요시다.
Alrighty then. I'll meet you later. Talk about your daddy, just shoot some other shit then. See you around, Yoshihide.
Strange man turns around and stomps his way through the crowd again, his booming voice reverberating across the entire hall as he loudly and boisterously answers the call. He's gotta be here with the family hierarchy war, right?
누가 가주가 되느냐에 따라 당분간의 H사 방향이 결정되니 다양한 자들의 이권이 보이지 않는 곳에서부터 눈앞에까지 펼쳐질 테죠.
The outcome of the family hierarchy evaluation determines the immediately foreseeable future of H-Corp, which brings parties of varying, possibly clashing interest here.
그래도 히스클리프 씨 이번에는 잘 참아줬네요. 중직 때처럼 사고 치면 어쩔까 걱정했는데.
Hey, Heathcliff. Notice you didn't rush ahead this time. I was worried it was going to be like the time with the middle.
엄지는 나도 조직 생활 때 몇 번 얽혀봐서 알아.
아.
그리고 중직 거는 나도 진짜 몰랐던 거고. 그리고 저 자식 아마
I know a thing or two about the thumb from back in my syndicate days. And about what happened with the middle. Like I said, I had no bloody idea whose things those things belonged to. Besides that sort.
우리가 마주쳤던 리카르도보다도 강하고 위협적인 강자로 판단된다.
He's more powerful and violent than Ricardo, an individual we had encountered in the past.
엄지는 엄지대로 어마무시하구려. 중지와는 다른 흉악한 폭력성.
The thumb commands its own manner of terror and violence, unlike that of the middle.
As we were all sharing our impressions of Lei Hung, I found Ryoshi frozen in place. In the same position she had been in when Lei Hung walked past her, spacing out.
소지까지인가?
All the way to the pinky, huh? Oh my god, the pinky has actually been mentioned! Ryoshi muttered something to herself, as even further chaos was about to overtake the crowd and the candidates.
32번째 참가자 가치우.
32nd candidate, Jiachu.
Zhao Zhen called up the next candidate, and at the mere mention of the name, the chaos that had swallowed the hall immediately settled into a hushed silence. There he is, Confucius himself, with his own little... Oh. Oh my god. Wow, he's got, oh my god. He's got big people. Aren't they star of the city? Aren't they star of the city? Oh my god, the Night Owl. Yeah, oh my god. They are so far beyond. Jiachu walked up to the platform, unaccompanied by his own faction, but not alone. Oh my god. Who are these people next to Jiachu?
초면이네요.
I've never met them before.
아, 그렇다면 저분이 가치우 형님이 찾은 블로불사의 답인가 보네요.
Oh my god, is he gonna use library? The library books as a thing? I wonder.
Oh, then that must mean their big brother Jiachu's answers to immortality.
대체 어떤 사람들이길래?
Who could they possibly be?
전투적으로 그렇게 뛰어난 자들 같지는 않아 보이건만.
Neither of them appear to be particularly skilled in combat.
오히려 불안한 듯이 연신 두리번거리시네요.
Yeah, they're both constantly looking around like they're nervous.
소자는
They are.
도서관의 생존자라고 파우스트는 생각합니다.
Faust believes that they are survivors of the library. Damn, Faust, how did you know that? Survivors.
피할 수 없었던 어떤 불가항력에서
The only ones who survived the impossible, inevitable odds and the insurmountable force.
유일하게 살아남아 그것을 설명할 수 있게 된 자일 수도요.
They're the only survivors who may be able to explain that very force. Possibly.
1차 심사 참가자
Candidate 2 of the Jia family.
Jiachu didn't spend much time behind the curtains. He walked out soon after, his steely expression unchanged from when he entered it.
증언을 들어보니 확실하구나. 도시의 별을 넘어 결국 사라져버린 그곳에서 살아나온 이가 맞다.
The testimony rings true. We are both survivors of the place that soared beyond a star of the city before it vanished.
당시 초대장을 구하지 못한 것이 이제 와서 아쉬운 일로 남게 되었군요.
It is a shame that we were unable to procure ourselves an invitation then. Damn, we forgot to send an invitation to them.
He passes.
Joshua's expression did not budge.
긴장이라는 걸 하긴 했을까?
Anxiety's got to be a foreign concept to that guy.
그럼 남은 참가자는 더 이상 없나?
Wait, did Hong Lu get a chance?
And that covers all the candidates, it
이
seems.
자리에 와주신 4대 가문 모두에게
With the first round complete to all 4 families who have graced this hall.
잠깐만요.
Excuse me. I was wondering. Unlike Jia Chu, whose appearance plunged the hall into utter stillness, Hong Lu's sudden interjection roused the room to roaring chaos of confusion once again.
Oh, you. What?
아직 마지막 참가자가 남은 것 같아서요.
I think you might have missed a candidate.
그게 무슨 말이냐? 심사에 나서는 자들의 내역은 이것으로.
What do you mean? I believe we have covered every candidate presented in the list.
제가 남았거든요.
You missed me.
다시 가문의 보호기 가주 심사에 참가합니다.
Jia Bao Yu of the Jia family will partake in the family hierarch evaluations. Oh, and there we go. Alright, I think we're gonna end it here because I'm getting pretty tired, as you could probably tell. Oh my god. This is off to a roaring start. Very intriguing.
이런 식이었으면 좋겠어.
Declaration of participation. Alright, next time the games will begin as we will finish part 1 on Sunday. Oh my god. Woo! Oh, I just realized, oh, what are those? Oh no, here's the actual city itself. You know what this reminds me of? Is this the outskirts? Wait, what? What is this? This is like... Wait, let's see what's going on here. There's like a little preview shit here. What the hell? This looks like some underground shit right here. And this looks like the outskirts where Bina was sitting. This is where Bina was sitting after she had destroyed a building in the outskirts, wasn't it? What is going on here? Why is there a picture of the fucking outskirts here? What the hell is happening? Jeez. What's gonna... Are we really going all the way over there? Like, yeah, the screen seems to be as far right as it could possibly go right now. And here's the very top of the building. So it looks like we'll be going down. Cherry on. But alright, you guys. On Sunday, we will conclude part 1. And I can't wait for that. So until then, I will say so long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, good night. You're all the sweetest of hearts. See ya.